And we're gonna have a great time once we get inside. I'm really excited for everyone to see the venue, and Kristy's here, and Andrea's here, and let's do it! It's time for Andrea Untangled. What's going on there? You giving out yarn? What's going on?
They can get arrested for that, can't they?
To do this.
Seriously.
On the sidewalk.
There's drugs in that yarn.
Hi.
And I will like the chip. Alright.
Hi, Danny. Hello, how are you? Hi.
I said, oh, we'll just do things on Monday.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
That's the new one. Is that the enhanced one?
Okay, where'd Corrado go?
Hesitated and I go.
Hey, how are you? Good. Good, how are you?
Okay, I found him. Now we're going. Yeah.
Okay.
Who else do I sing with?
I don't know.
Right?
Tonka shade.
No, we're done with that. No.
We're done?
We're into Journey.
Okay.
Don't stop believing. You don't know this really?
No, I was trying to think of like an Andrea Untangled version. I mean, all I have to do is but Andrea
Wait, are you guys
Untangled.
related? No, please don't.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay. I'm getting away from him now. Please excuse me. Thank you. Why are you following me? Stop following me.
Get in.
Okay.
Get inside.
So before everyone descends, I want you guys to see the venue. It's really, really cute. We're starting to set up and everyone's outside and I sound like I'm like, we're gonna surprise someone. No. This is gonna be really, really fun. We've all been waiting for it for a really, really long time, and let me show you what's happening now. Nothing really, but hey, take a look at the venue.
I just interview all the people and go all the places, and I've been doing it for almost 3 years now. In June, it was my 3rd anniversary, right? And that first day that I started, I never thought, wow, in 3 years I'll just be on stage in Brooklyn interviewing Andrea Mowry. Like, never. So before I invite her on the stage, I want to know who is wearing an Andrea pattern tonight. Let me hear you. Yeah. Are you going to be able to get any knitting done? You guys, the knitters just got mad when you put the lights down. Remember that? Are we okay with it? Okay, we're okay. But if the lights were up, who would be knitting on an Andrea pattern right now? Of course! I love the knitters. She just told us. Is that you, Shamika? Yeah. Before we get Andrea out here, I want to introduce you to our first guest. A friend of mine forwarded this amazing article to me a few months ago. I read it and knew I was finally reading an article by someone who was not a muggle, right? Because we've been reading these articles lately by non-knitters, and like, what are you doing trying to write about us, right? But this author is a knitter, was a knitter. And so I was so excited to have her on, and because Edith Zimmerman is one of us. She's one of us. And her piece that she wrote is titled A Love Letter to Knitting Designer Andrea Mowry. So who read it? Did you guys read it? So I have the author right here. Come on up, Edith. Come on up. So, I just met her 2 seconds ago. So can you tell us what is The Cut? Because that's where the article was. Can you tell us what that is?
Yeah, The Cut is New York Magazine's women's site, and it's about all things women. It has 5 different categories that are for style, power, self. I can't remember what the other one is, but it's for like all categories, and I write mostly for I'm actually mostly a health and psychology writer, but we have a series where we can pitch outside of our general categories, and I was like, you know, I really like this woman. Could I just like kind of go up on her? And they're like, that sounds weird. And then I had to keep pitching it, and finally I just wrote the whole thing and I showed it to my editor, and she was like, oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
And I liked crafting and arts, and I thought maybe I would like knitting, so I looked it up on YouTube and I started knitting, and it became a really great hobby. And then I moved back to Brooklyn and kind of put my career and life back together, and I kept knitting even more, and it was like the perfect thing to fit my hands, which were like starved for an extra activity. And it just like kept building and building. And I was sort of plateaued though, and my friend and sister-in-law, Francesca, who's actually here.
Hey, Francesca!
She was like, she noticed that I was just knitting the same thing over and over, and she was like, I have this pattern that I think you might like. It's actually this, it was the Find Your Fade, and I was like, that sounds really complicated, but then I did it, and it was wonderful, and it was like life-changing.
One yarn husband who's like, what are we doing here tonight? So I will tell you what we're doing here tonight. This is Andrea Mowry. Andrea has been designing fabulous to wear patterns since 2014. So we're coming on, well, we probably passed her 5-year anniversary. Perhaps she is most well known for the fade movement. I think it's a movement. Tonight we will spend time together as a community, getting to know Andrea beyond the knitting, and then we will focus in on her design work and see the diversity of her work in this nice, beautiful stack. Thank you for those who stacked this, appreciate that. We will end the evening with some questions from the audience and a meet and greet and trunk show in the back. So welcome, Andrea! How do you start your day?
I opened my eyes, stumbled to the kitchen, made coffee, and smoked my kids.
Cake or pie? Cookies. Anybody bring her some? That's cookies. Who should everyone be following right now?
Ocean by the sea.
Okay, get your phones out.
Yes. There's an underscore in there somewhere. She's a beautiful botanical dyer in the UK who also just slings poetry that will fill you up every day.
I like that. Okay, what's your favorite movie?
Fargo. Little dark.
What's the name of a pet you have owned?
Fargo.
Heels or sneakers?
Blundstones.
Vintage or new?
Vintage.
Who is your style icon?
I don't have one.
It's yourself.
Oh, me. Every day.
What's your favorite boy band?
The Smiths.
What's your favorite dance move?
I just learned how to floss.
Can we see it?
Maybe later.
Okay. So I thought it would be fun if you just sort of took us through from idea or like planted seed to the yarn to the pattern, like whatever it is, so that we can get a feel for, oh, it's right here. Thank you, Corrado. Thank you so much.
Get the one we need.
Yeah, that's nice. So take us through.
So this is Untangled. This was just released Friday. And Lisa, who is Indie Untangled, who got this whole event rolling, she asked me if I could do a design for the weekend, and she has La Bien-Aimée, which is one of my favorite yarns to use. Both of these are La Bien-Aimée. And so for this weekend, I am teaching a couple brioche classes, which is my absolute favorite thing to teach. My goal is to make all of you obsessed with brioche, whether you want to or not. So this is a great beginner brioche pattern. It's also great, still, it's nice and warm here this weekend, but generally, at least back in Michigan where I was living, it would get pretty cold. So a nice, quick Aran weight shawl. I started at this corner and grew it put that away. And right now, if you couldn't tell, I'm a little obsessed with bobbles. I've got at least 2 more patterns coming out with bobbles on them, and I found a way to do the plumpiest, perkiest of bobbles. There's a video on YouTube. And so I wanted to do some brioche because I just love that texture. And then when I got to the end here, I wanted to be able to switch it up and do just some nice eyelets and bobbles together. That's it. It's beautiful. Thank you. It uses 4 skeins, 2 of each color, and they have kits at the back of those original colors. So those are Indie Untangled colors dyed by Value Anime.
That's really cool. That's a very unique takeaway from this evening, don't you think? How important is contrast? Colors.
So in a shawl like this, it's fairly important because we have stripes happening and you want those stripes to stand out. You'll notice here in some of the other samples, again with my love of brioche, the reason I love brioche so much is I used to be really timid about using color. I didn't know how to use it, I never knew what looked good on me, it just made me nervous. So my first brioche project was actually Brioche-licious. So this was my first attempt at using bold color, which if you have followed my work, you're probably like, really? Ooh, those jewel tones, so zany. But for me, it was right out of the box. But the thing I love about brioche is that there's no color rules. You can use high contrast, low contrast, you can use speckles, variegated, you can really play around with it. And either do like a shadow effect, it just adds nice depth. For those of you who are also maybe trying to grow your color confidence, I love that you can wear it either way. So you have your bold, look at me side, or you have your, yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody today side.
Do you get approached by strangers more when you have a hand knit on?
You know, usually if I get approached by strangers for wearing...
I'm listening.
Yes, I believe. For wearing a hand knit, it actually tends to be men who get all nostalgic about their moms knitting for them.
That's a good angle.
They love it. It's usually on an airplane or at a show, and they love to be like, oh, that's so sweet. No one does that anymore. And I just look at them and say, oh, you have no idea. We are taking over the world, so just be prepared.
That's true.
So why don't we go on to, so I have a little problem where I'm not always great with naming my patterns. I also, let's turn around, don't always say the name out loud before I hit publish.
Oh no!
So that first one was Brioche-licious. The next year I got a lot more comfortable with using color and got really obsessed with getting into indie dyers. And so this is Brioche-licious. Brioche-licious's sassy big sister. This is the Weekender.
Ah, the Weekender. Who's knit this? We need more people knitting on this. I want to knit one of these.
This, I've knit 2. This is what I like to call my fancy sweatshirt. Yes, you can wear it to work, you can wear it out with a cute necklace, but it's like a sweatshirt. It is so comfortable, so I've knit a couple.
Now, is this knit inside out? Because we're back in
It is knit inside out. So you knit it inside out because the body's reverse stockinette. Another thing I love is faux seams. I don't know why, but so it's knit completely inside out, and then when you attach the sleeves, you put it right side out, and then those are just knit and stockinette.
I see that.
So, I mean, you all know this one, right? Find your fave.
You want to take a picture?
I can only hold this for so long.
This is the one.
That's the one.
This is the
That's
one.
the biggest
This
surprise.
is the one that Edith Zimmerman fell in love with. This is it.
I should have said that as my biggest surprise. I wore that thing for months before releasing it because I was like, no one's gonna like this. So that's the biggest surprise.
Is this your most popular pattern?
Yeah. Well, I think that was half the fun. I think so many of us would go to a cool event or a cool yarn shop and we would collect this beautiful yarn and then we had no idea what to do with it. And that's what I was doing. I had this shelf that just started taking over my yarn collection of all this indie dyed yarn. I was like, okay, I've got those sad little yarn babies. They're not being used. And so I pulled it out. It was actually actually a flurry of postpartum crazy. When I just had my second kid, I was like, I'm gonna reorganize my yarn stash with a 2-year-old and an infant. If you're gonna reorganize a yarn stash, make sure you have a lot of time to put it back. Because once it's off those shelves or out of those bins, it's like rabbits. It just multiplies. So, yeah, that's how that happened though. I was reorganizing my yarn and I had this little bit of, it was fool's gold, hedgehog fibers. It was this beautiful mustard yellow with its pops of pink. And then I looked at the other end and I had one of her club colorways and he was sorry. And it was this deep fuchsia pink with pops of gold. And I looked at it and I knew I could get from one end to the other. And I think that became really fun for people to let our hair down and create our own gradients and not necessarily rely on somebody else to do that for us. And to not have it just be monochrome. We used to do a lot of like, ooh, light pink to dark pink. And now it's like, oh, I can do any color on the ends and get them to get together.
Ooh, that's a fun challenge. Start on the ends and then work your way
Yeah,
out.
fill in the middle.
Okay, this one.
All right, that's a good one.
Rose.
This is Rose. So this was one of those ones that the whole time I was knitting it, I was like, I either just wasted a month or this is going to be genius. So this one is knit in 4 different quadrants. Starting here, you knit to the center, and you do that 4 times, and then you 3 needle bind off, and then you seam, and even up here in the middle, that's an exposed seam going between those cables. And then you pick up stitches, and you knit your cuff, and then you pick up stitches, and you knit your hem, and then you do a collar, and you seam that in. Doesn't it sound so fun? So this one it's really interesting construction. It comes with spreadsheets. So, and to make it easier, because you are doing 2 different rates of shaping, plus fading, plus cable crossing, all at the same time. It's for the knitter that gets bored. I did at that time attempt to make it my job by Stitch a Bitch put out their submission call for their 2nd book. And I thought, you know what would look good in this book? And I was very confused about my own style at the time. I fancied myself a little bit of a hippie, but also a little bit rustic and outdoorsy.
I get it.
So I liked to pair like thermals with bell bottoms and a woolly tube top.
Sounds right.
Made out of the most rustic of wools. And I didn't stop there. I thought, well, it's kind of a potato sack look, so I'll just do an I-cord for a nice little halter to pair over my long sleeve thermal. And then I thought, well, it can't just be plain, so I'll intarsia a tree on it. But I wanted it to be really obvious what my message was. And my message was that I loved trees. So I put a pink heart on the tree. And just in case that wasn't clear enough, I also added the words tree hugger. I cannot believe it wasn't expected. It broke my little heart. You can actually still find a blog post when I got that rejection letter, and I was sad. I probably cried, but it didn't stop me from knitting, because what I realized was, okay, knitting might not be my job, but I am so happy I still have it. I'm so happy that this is something I can do to get me through all of life's moments, whether they be happy or sad. And so I continued knitting, and it took me a good 10 years to muster up the courage to try again. And that's when I had become a stay-at-home mom. And it's really hard to go down to a single income when you're used to being able to buy yarn, and then you're like, oh, I feel too guilty to buy yarn. So I was like, maybe I can just have a yarn allowance. So at that time I had knit so much that I think it felt pretty intuitive to start going from baking and writing recipes to writing knitting recipes. And I started really simple with a hat and a minute. So I think that's a good place to start, because you can do a basic hat and just plug in interesting designs on.
You have been a hair artist and a pastry chef. So is that gonna stick? Like, is this
So knitting's been with me the longest. I've been knitting since I was 9, and it's never wavered. And yeah, I realized when I was about 18, I had a summer job in an office, and I fell asleep in the computer. So I realized at a young age, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this whole desk job thing. So I will always seek out creative outlets and look. Even now, my husband and I will watch a movie at night, and I'll just look at him and go, it's like, I know, I really love it. So knitting's here for always.
I was gonna ask her her final thoughts, but I think that was the final thought. All of us behind this event when I say thank you. Thank you for your presence here tonight. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting makers in the knitting world who are dedicating their lives to this craft. I've been so inspired tonight. I hope that you all feel inspired too. Andrea Mowry, it's not my first rodeo with you, but this was a pretty good rodeo tonight. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Thank you for being there with me.
And thank you to Edith, and thank you to Lisa of Indie Untangled and all of the help that she has here tonight. And thank you so much. Have a great night. Brooklyn Knitters, and stay for the meet and greet.
So thank you so much, because this wouldn't be my life, and I wake up every day and I can't believe it is. So thank you.
Andrea Mowry.
You guys all enjoyed it. Now everyone is having a meet and greet in the corner. We'll visit there in a second. And we're also manning the tables, Corrado and I, because there is merchandise for sale for her new, I forget what it's called, shawl. I'll put it in the down bar here. And lots of La Bien-Aimée. So we'll look at that in a second. So are they fachotted right now? They're not fachotted.
Smiling, smiling.
Ah!
Kristy yells at me if I keep smiling.
Does she crack a whip?
No, what happened?
Did you interview her as a partner?
And in the corner, she's got this face, like
resting stitch face.
Yeah, so that's the one. And I'm like, oh my god, you need to smile more. She's gonna be paying for my, what is it, Jupiter? Yeah. I'm gonna get
The Jupiter. Look at her face. She's just like, come on.
Soon she'll be drinking the collagen drink.
Oh yeah. It'll make it a prerequisite to be a pearl. You have to drink collagen. Guys, I don't even think my favorite person has been on my vlog yet today.
Hello. I have company though. We have this one here. She refuses to be left out, so, you know, we make sure that she comes, right? You happy?
I saw where she asked you. She's like, take me with you.
She did. So we had to make sure that she was here. We can't leave her out.
Well, you know what's really funny?
What's that?
So she's gonna be here in June, right?
Yes.
I said I'm gonna be like really, really pregnant. Like I'm gonna be waddling. She goes, we'll put you in a cart. We'll take you around.
We will.
So we're gonna.
Excuse me.
Cece and Gigi. All my friends have double
We're
initials.
talking about this lady here.
Hey Michelle. Hey Michelle. How you
We're
doing?
talking about that. Yes, that's what we're talking
Did
about.
you guys have fun? Did you love it?
It was awesome.
It was
What do you
awesome.
think?
It really
Tell me, tell me.
It really was.
It was really good.
I think what I like the best about it is because you know her patterns, you know her designs, you know what you learn behind that little square on your phone.
Yeah.
But Kristy did an excellent job at asking people person questions.
Right.
You know now if you could sit down to dinner with her. You know now if you could invite her over to just sit on the floor and knit.
Right. Yeah. The woman behind the stitches.
Yeah.
Mango and
Tofu. Yeah.
No, I'm not eating that. But anyway. The mango.
Mango?
I'm having tofu with
Yeah, no tofu.
Mango has more vitamin C than oranges. Mango's good for you.
like mango.
We can
Yeah,
do that.
I love
Which
mango.
I think you said it right, the woman behind the stitches.
One behind the stage. No, that was really great. It was a good interview.
It was good.
It really
Yeah.
brought her to life.
I thought so
It's good
too.
to see her Insta stories and
Yes.
her Instagram and you
Right.
feel like you're connected with her.
Right.
But to see her humor, she's
Yes.
so
I like seeing her laughing, right?
so witty.
Yeah, she's a wonderful
She's really
person.
witty. And so I
And then
think
she's a Leo too, so.
and then
Wait,
there's
stop. But
Ah.
that part. It was good.
it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was
Oh, and look at these two guys. If you saw my last podcast, you see that I told you that these ladies have YouTube channels. This one is coming, and this one is fantastic.
this one here. Y'all wait.
Executive producers 1 and 2 right here. Because they make it look so easy. It ain't so easy.
No, I have a college degree in it, so.
You know.
And
it'll get there. It'll get, you know what? It'll get there.
It will.
I have really good people to
And then Cece's gonna blow us all away because she's gonna have the best content because she's gonna be knitting the world. Whereas I'm like, I don't have makeup on and we're gonna make a cake today.
But you have Fred and Mr. Pooper and the baby.
I know, right?
And my godchild. Right there, right there.
There she is.
Right there,
There she
right
is.
there.
Yes, Cece's the godmother, guys. She called it first. It was like shock us.
Dibs. Godmother right here.
Okay, so things are winding down. I don't even know if I already said that, but that's what's happening. And right now, the people that are left are like most of my favorites, which means like that guy.
This guy. He's here.
And mind you, he's really tired.
It's me.
He's really tired.
I'm tired.
Don't make the pregnant lady laugh. Things happen. Right, so let me show you all the stuff that was being sold here today. All the yarny goodness before they pack it up. Okay? Let's take a look. Knitcast podcast.
It's not. It's the Gemma darlings. The Gemma darlings. Gemma darlings.
Yeah.
Knitting, podcasting with her baby daughter and her baby bum podcast channel. So welcome.
Wow. I don't know how to feel right now. I think he's crashing and he's losing it. Look at and now Tink Knit.
Yes. Tell me about it. Really? Are you want to hear about it?
Yes.
Okay. So Tink Knit is going to be your site that you can literally sell your stash to anyone.
So it's a website. It's not
a website. No, it's a website that's literally dedicated to fiber arts, whether it's yarn, bags, fringe bags, tote bags.
Oh, it's all knitting related notions too?
Notions, whatever you got that you don't want to have anymore, that you're just done with. Or like you bought it and you loved it and now you just don't love it anymore. Or hey, Rhinebeck's coming up and you want some money to shop.
I do that.
Yeah,
I de-stash before festivals.
We need to de-stash.
Yeah.
I mean, we love stuff, but like, let's stash it and like make cash. So de-stash for cash. Tink Knits, it's coming up. It's shoptinkknit.com.
Okay.
So excited.
So one more question that I have for you. The merchandise never goes to you. It's just someone goes on to sell it themselves.
Yes, it's seller to seller. So if you have something, you're going to upload it. You create an account. You upload it yourself and say, I love your amazing
anything I have.
Garage yarn that you sold on there. I'm going to buy it. You ship it to me. We're all happy. Okay. But we're just a place where you can sell your stuff, get some more information, have a little like-minded community, and
that's great.
Be awesome! I'm so excited. This is like 2 years in the making.
Oh my God, that's a great idea.
I'm very so excited. Thank you.
You're welcome. Proud of you, my entrepreneur.
It takes us all, like, it's like Lady Boss. If you can see my card, it says Lady Boss.
Lady Boss. Some more boss ladies. Oh, no, it's the pearls. Well, congratulations. I hope it's a huge thing.
All right, it will be, because people like you.
Just like to point out that this is Kristy's first spell dress. I was the influencer. Okay. Yeah. Because Spell and the Gypsy Collective is like the best brand ever, and she called me. She's like, I got a spell dress. But look how pretty it is.
Wait.
She look good. See? It'll put a spell on you. Yeah.
Hi guys!
This girl and I text a lot. You know why? She has so much stuff going on in her life, but she's going to help me design pins and
Yes, I am.
I grew ahead.
Because I love to draw.
Yeah.
I think if you were here, you were part of something magical. And that should be what we experience.
Yeah. So we
But
want you guys to come
I think
to events if you're able to.
Yeah, but I think you should put a few clips.
Yeah, I'm gonna put clips.
But not of me tripping.
Got it. None of it. So Shamika and I, we're gonna be designing pins, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. And I'm getting a logo, right?
I like to drive.
These
I like
things.
to drive. I like to draw. Don't draw and drive, guys.
This girl
One at a
though,
time.
made a gorgeous pin for Asylum Fibers. Hey Ashley, what's up?
I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm
We're
just
talking about making pins.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
I'm having a promo. We're talking about pins. We're talking about me drawing pins.
She made my pin.
And
Guys, my arms are not that long. I don't even look pregnant today. Where is it?
Thank you. It's right here. She has it, Valerie. That looks good.
Oh, hello, Bob.
Okay, we're closing the joint. She's saying goodbye to the last group of people. Bye. It was so good, guys. Wasn't it good? It was good. Yeah. Well, jazz hands. That's your Never a dull moment, guys. Never a dull moment.